All right, guys, we got an exciting one for you today. Today, we are gonna be getting fit for the brand new Titleist T-Series Irons, and we've got a familiar face, Andy Inman. He has fit us before. He knows our game really well, but more importantly, he knows these clubs like the back of his hand. He's gonna take us through all of the brand new heads and even the brand new fitting system, which is gonna allow him to get us even more dialed. We've got a sweltering hot day. It's about 95 degrees, but that's not gonna deter us from having a little bit of fun, hitting a bunch of balls and getting dialed in. So let's go meet up with Andy. Let's get into this fitting. We are excited for this one. Andy, great to be back with you, man. It is so great to see you.
Life treating you well?
Oh, it's treating me real well. Shooting some of the best scores.
I heard a rumor.
Broke par for the first time.
That's what we want to hear. Come on.
Dude, it feels good. And it's been now 2 years since we last did the irons.
Yep.
I got a bunch to cover with you. I've made some swing changes. We've been through some, lessons and things like that. I've also noticed now, because I've got that blended set, I've got a little bit of a gap to cover in there. So it's the perfect time to kind of get through everything again and find out about this new tech. Because I also see that you've got something different with the fitting too.
Yeah, so
not just the new head.
So there's obviously an improvement that we'll see in the performance of the clubs.
Yep.
But there's a big improvement in what my team can do fitting you. Our tools have been improved for us dramatically. We not only can go lie angle in 2 degrees, now we can go in 1 degree, and I can actually change the loft on a club.
Wow.
It's very common that I'll be during a fitting and saying, "Sir, madam, this is going to be better if I build this 1 degree weak for you. I'm going to get a little more spin. I'm going to get a little more height. Trust me."
Yeah.
No more. Don't trust me. Let's show you.
Yeah.
Let's do it 1 degree weak and see what it does. So it's a nice thing for my whole team and myself to have just the best tools in the equipment in the industry. So
yeah. So we got new heads. We got new fitting equipment.
Yeah.
We got a lot to do.
We got a lot to do.
So where do you want to start?
Let's get at it. I'd love to see you hit your 9-iron.
9-iron.
Yeah.
Love it. Let's do it.
Perfect.
Okay.
If you hit the first shot, because I know you've already loosened up.
Yep.
If you hit the first shot nice and solid, if it takes you 2 or 3, we just need 1.
Got it.
I'm not looking for an average here, just 1 good shot.
Gotcha.
There it is.
That's my contact.
There it is.
And that's my height.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yep.
So identity, you're 94 feet in the air. So that looks high. It's about average for that speed.
And that's
a good height.
Yeah, I've seen that before in some of our fittings, around that 90.
Yeah, so that 90 feet, 95 feet it's not, it looks wonderful, but it's not necessarily high for your speed.
Yeah.
So that tells me right now, we're gonna hit a 7-iron right now, and I expect it to be about the same height.
Yeah.
If we did our job last time,
That's it.
which I think we did a pretty good job, but we're here again. Obviously, you're gonna swing 7-iron faster than a 9. I bet you that's gonna be 86, 87, 86 and a half. So because the 9-iron's pretty easy to hit, we got your identity. You confirmed it by saying, you called it out. That's one I like. I like that flight. We measured it. Okay, let's see if we can do the same thing with a 7-iron. Sounded great.
Should be about the same height.
Okay, happy with that swing?
I'm very happy,
Okay.
yeah.
Remember, it's hot, guys. It's hot.
We're gonna limit them, okay?
Okay. I was right. That was even faster. So 174 going 183 at 100 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Great landing angle. These clubs fit nicely.
Do.
So for your speed, 99 feet is about right. It's about average. If I could make this club a little bit better, I granted 1 swing.
Right.
Granted 1 swing. I would take those 2 numbers and squeeze them together a little bit. I'd like it to roll out just a little bit less. What's the number that would do it the easiest?
Spins a little low. Okay.
It's a hair low. Now, I don't need everything to be average, but I need the balance to work. If you're a high ball hitter, I need a little bit lower spin to balance it out. If you're a low ball hitter, I need a little higher spin to balance it out. You don't need to be average for every number.
Right.
If both numbers are higher than average for your speed, you don't play well in the wind. If both numbers are lower than average, like landing angle, height, then you can't stop a ball near a front pin. We want the ability with your scoring clubs to be able to attack any pin.
Yep. So where do we start?
So we're certainly going to start with a 7-iron because that's what I can change any shaft into any head. And we're going to, but we have full sets back there that you're still going to hit some 9s, you're still going to hit some 5s, and any other club we need to in between if we're stuck choosing.
Gotcha.
But let's start with the new version of what you got. We got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Might as well start with what's familiar.
And in the 7, I currently have the T200.
Correct. So we're going to show you guys right off the bat. I think it's worth just looking at the difference. T250
Wow.
to T200.
Visually, there's quite a bit of a difference here.
I love the fact that the finish on the 100, 150, 250, and 350 is all the same. So the blended set has all that wonderful satin finish. Doesn't make this bad, just in my eye.
No, it just helps also confidence-wise when you do end up with a blended set and they all look about the same.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? I don't mind. Right? It's fine. It's all good. Anyway.
So the new T250.
So there's enough technology change here. Hey, why didn't we call it a T200 version, fourth generation? It's enough technology difference and a big difference in the look. It was worth a new name, T250. All right. Let's talk about the fitting heads. You'll notice there's a big old screw in the middle there. That's for fitting purposes. You saw the one before, didn't have that. This allows me to change the weight of the head. If I have to build a player much taller than you with short arms, an inch-long club, the head clearly needs to be a little lighter. Well, now, instead of saying, trust me, it'll be the right swing weight. Trust me. No, I can change the swing weight. I can lower it. I've got a lighter one. This is standard and there's a 6-gram lighter so that we can at least get an idea.
Gotcha.
Swing weight's an important part of the feel of the golf club.
Absolutely.
And in extreme cases, it can absolutely affect contact. Absolutely.
So now you have that ability to change that swing weight if you need to.
Right.
Got it.
So we've got, just the tools are fantastic right now. It's just the best they've ever been. Love it.
We said before, you give this guy too many options. It's trouble.
We'll be here all day.
You're gonna end up fit really well. You get more options you give him.
All right, your shaft.
Yep.
Standard length.
Yes.
Let's try it.
So the only difference we made was the lie angle. Previously, we went 2 degrees flat in my last fitting.
Thank you for reminding me. Let's start there. So in the past, 4 degrees upright, 2 degrees upright standard, 2 degrees flat. Now I can go every degree in between. Plus loft changes. Instead of trust me, let's prove it.
We get to try it, right?
All right.
So now what you're dialing in, we've got the 7-iron. Everything else is the same as far as the lie angle, as far as the loft, as far as the shaft. The only difference is this is the T250 head.
Correct.
Got it.
Let's see if just new is better. Well, that looks pretty familiar.
Yes, it sure does.
Right?
Looks familiar. It's got a familiar feel to it.
So
I always liked like the T200 for me was one of my ball speed clubs. They would just jump off the face. You get a very similar thing with this. It's just go.
Talk to me about the ball flight you like to see.
So usually I like to see a little bit of a draw.
Okay. But we talked earlier.
Full disclosure, my back's a little hurting today.
Right. So we're not quite getting through it.
And we're getting a little bit of a fade. We're just protecting the back a little bit, but the contact feels good.
So it's worth noting that's the shot you warmed up with too.
Yes.
So this didn't change.
No.
I would, again, a couple people you don't lie to in your life. You don't lie to your doctor and you don't lie to your fitter. The fact that you disclosed that and you saw your warm-ups at 2 degrees flat, go to the right. If you didn't tell me that, I'm like, well, you clearly don't need to be 2 degrees flat. Let's get you back. No. No.
No, we know we're working
when
with
you're healthy what the ball
today
does.
We're at about 80% today.
I trust what you tell me is happening, and this is why you don't lie to your fitter. I trust what you tell me as more gospel than any shot you can hit for me right now. But if you're not 100% and we're seeing a ball flight that's different, well, it's not different from what your club did.
Right.
So when you're healthy, this club will do what the old club did.
Be back to my little draw.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. So don't go changing anything dramatically because of one shot.
Got it. Got it.
Good contact there.
Yep.
You can tell you're not 100%.
Yeah. I can tell. I'm about 80 with my back, but
and your club head speed's down a little bit because you're protecting.
That's it.
It doesn't change the fit. The dynamics of his swing are not changing, just the results are changing a little bit. We can still fit to that without overdoing it and saying, oh, the lie angle's got to change. No, it doesn't.
No, because I hit my club the same way. Exactly.
We can still measure an increase in some quality because you showed me that shot shape with your club. So what did we say that needed to increase? If we could increase the stopping power a little bit.
Yep.
Well, yeah, the ball flight's going to change when you're healthy. But the difference in the spin numbers, the difference in the height, the difference in the landing angle, if we get one, is going to carry over. Period. Anybody watching, don't think you have to have your best swing for a fitting. You don't.
Right.
Just show up.
That's it.
Just show up.
That's what we're doing.
Half the battle in life.
100 degrees, a little injured back, but we're here.
Right. Opinions.
So I think it's got, again, that feel that jumps off the face like I've had before.
Okay.
I'd say so the sound, sound is big for me, whatever part of my feel. It's a little bit of a crisper sound, which I like when I get that good contact. Okay. So I do like that feel that I'm getting from it. If it's coming from the sound, it's coming from the sound, but that's what I like.
So one of the things you mentioned to me in setup was there was a gap.
Yes.
There was a gap because we did a split. And we did it at the 7 and the 8, correct?
Yes.
The 8 was the 150.
Yes.
So, not unusual, because it's a different club. I would have liked it to be a smaller gap. We could have maybe bent that club 1 degree.
Well, when we were last fit, the gap was perfect.
Right.
I've changed my swing a little bit, and
so
now I'm getting
has changed.
More ball speed out of that 7, and I'm increasing my gap.
Correct. So we want to address that today.
Exactly.
So maybe that break, it's probably still going to be there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not at the 7 anymore.
Where is it?
Maybe it's 7.6.
Yeah.
So here's a 150, 2 degrees flat. Same idea, same shaft.
Yep.
Again, I'll beat it like a dead horse. Shaft is contact. If contact is good, change the shaft. Don't change, especially a better player, don't change the shaft.
Yeah.
Unless there's a reason to.
So again, a lot of familiarity here with the 150. I just absolutely love these clubs. Quickly, the 8 and the 9 have become some of my favorite clubs in the bag. Feels great.
Cool.
Feels great. That's that. What I really love with the 150s is I just feel like I get so much control out of them. Mm-hmm. So many times I'll just find that my confidence goes up when one of these is in the hand. Like that 8 and 9 iron have been like big scoring clubs for me.
Absolutely.
Big scoring clubs.
So this is where we discuss, hey, the 9 iron shot that's hit perfectly, for somebody who's a 15 handicap or better, is, 20 feet or less, a perfect 9 iron. It's pretty close to the hole.
Yeah.
But a 5 iron anywhere on the green is a great shot.
Oh, I'll take it.
Even for a tour pro. So it's a matter of determining where we do a split. If it's common for the best players in the world to do a split between 4 and 9, man, we should be doing it between a 7 and 9 or a 6 and a 9, right? So the target at some point becomes more general. And that's up to you and your fitter to figure out, when does the target become more general? Mm-hmm. So it sounds to me like with the slight swing change and the under par round, the potential now, you now know you can shoot under par.
Yeah.
It's not a mystery anymore. You can do it. Yep. I mean, you're going to do it tomorrow, but you can do it. Now it maybe changes your mind on what a 7 iron needs to do.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you can get away with saying, I think I can play a less forgiving club because it does something more for me.
Totally.
It's more of a scalpel. Hey, if you're trying to do something delicate, you want a delicate tool. If you're trying to do something broad, take a sledgehammer, right?
Totally.
If my goal is anywhere on the green, take a big club.
Yeah.
Right? If my goal is 5 feet around the pin, play a blade and build the set around that.
Yeah. My general thought has always been, like, over the last year or so, if I got a 6 in my hand or higher, I'm happy with the green.
Great.
7 and under, I'm looking at a pin.
But when we built that set 2 years ago,
it was a different story.
It was a different story.
Yeah.
It was a 7 iron was happy on the green.
Absolutely.
So I think we've already discussed, as long as the numbers say it goes far enough, it's forgiving enough. How do you determine if a head is forgiving enough? We already know the shafts, right? Because you played it for years.
Absolutely.
Right? We're not changing that.
Yeah.
How do you tell metrically? How can you measure if the ball speed stays the same on the slight misses? If your slight miss gets pin high,
right,
the club's forgiving enough.
That's it.
Right?
Absolutely.
If the ball speed's all over the place and you're short of the green, you're long, it's not.
Yeah. As much as I want to chase those pins, more so I want to get away with those slight miss hits because they happen.
So just because we think it might be a T150 doesn't mean it is.
Doesn't mean it is. Totally makes sense.
And just because you could play a 156 iron doesn't mean you should.
Right. You got to find that balance.
Correct. There you go. And you get some good data now.
Yep.
Right? All right, let's see if that's good, because that sounded great.
Sounded good, felt good.
All right, if we go back to those 250s, our best ones were in the 119, 120 ball speed range. Well, you just showed me another 120 ball speed range. That means the club could do it.
So I'm still getting the ball speed I need even with the 150s, which I did not do when we were fit 2 years ago.
Yes. So of these numbers right here, how can I make that better? I'm seeing about 10 yards, 30 feet of rollout. I'd like it a little less.
Okay.
So instead of, again, sorry, broken record, trust me, if I bend this 1 degree weak, it'll work great for you. No, let's try it 1 degree weak.
Okay.
It's too flat. 1 degree weak. Let's add just 1 degree.
So
I
the
think
only
it's all
thing
we
you're
need.
changing is you're adding 1 degree of
I'm
loft.
adding 1 degree to loft, as if I told the factory, please build this set 1 degree weak. And that means I am adding loft, going from standard to adding loft. And instead of trust me, I'm doing it right now with our new tools.
Love it. And then I get to see it. Yeah.
Right. And it's so much fun because 1 degree makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes a difference. With a right foot slip.
With a right foot slip.
With a right foot slip, you still made great contact. Now, here's the fun thing. The ball speed didn't go down.
Nice.
I mean, you went like this and the ball speed didn't. Yeah, Scotty Scheffler, totally.
That's Scotty.
Now,
going for you.
Did you need TrackMan to see that that went higher?
No, you could see it went a little bit higher. Absolutely.
Okay,
Right.
So technically, what did it do? I gained 200 RPM of spin. I gained about 5 feet in the air and a full degree to 2 degrees of landing angle.
Geez, you said 1 degree makes a difference.
1 degree makes a difference.
1 degree just made a difference.
1 degree, and it wasn't your perfect strike because you did slip.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
1 degree makes a
Right?
difference.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Come on, baby. You said heck with the pain. I'm going to give
That's
Andy
it.
one good one.
I'm just going to will you one.
Yeah,
right there.
man. All right, we are done with 7 irons
Okay.
because this did what I needed it to do.
Yeah, I see. We got more spin.
All right, a little more spin, a little
Got
more
more height.
height, a
Yep.
little more landing angle, ball stops a little faster. And because you made great contact, I didn't lose a yard. I love a 150 in a 7 iron for you. You got 2 more swings in you?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. So while we're doing that, I know I'm a little bit limited. Mike might hit everything, but what, if anything, are the difference? It's not fit for me, obviously, the T100s.
Okay.
But for
Yeah,
anybody who
let's-
may be watching who's wondering about the T100s,
Let's talk about the T100s. T100s in previous generations were a club that was designed after our CB. So the top line look, blade length, everything, very, very similar. But the T150 is a little bigger now. So it's only 1 millimeter, but some people catch up on it and they see it. The T100 is a little more compact head, a little more old school blade. It's now a little bit stronger. It used to be based around a 46 degree pitching wedge. It's now based on a 45 degree pitching wedge. So blending the 2 sets of 100s and 150s, which is very popular at the high level of game,
yep,
is super easy because they're very close to each other.
gotcha.
It is a little less forgiving. So what is forgiveness? Let's define it. You know, people talk about a sweet spot. Oh, the sweet spot's bigger. No, it's not. Sweet spot's a dot. How far away from that dot, which is the ideal spot to hit it, somewhere around the 3rd, 4th groove, center of the ball, how far away from that can you go and get the same ball speed? I personally love to call it effective hitting area.
Okay.
So in a club like this, you pretty much have to hit my index fingernail. Maybe a tiny little bit big, but not my thumbnail. It's not that big, right? And if you can, this is the best club in the world.
Yeah.
Because it can do everything. You can hit it high, you can hit it low, you can curve it when you want to. Now, that's a double-edged sword. Curving it when you want to, interesting. That means it's also going to curve when you make a slight swing change that you don't even feel. So it's a plus and minus.
Yes.
If you're that good, great, God bless you. And there's tons of people that can play this. Even a 5 handicap can play this in a pitching wedge, 9 iron, 8 iron. Hey, are our wedges cavity back? No. You don't need it. With that much loft, you don't need.
Exactly.
You can hit it all over the place in the face of a 56 degree wedge and get the same ball speeds. Doesn't need to be cavity back. But at some point, we all need something a little bigger than my index finger.
Yeah.
So effective hitting area is relatively small on this. If you go to a 100, which from the top address position looks identical,
Yeah.
right? But it's got that familiar T100 back to it. Again, forget the screw, that's for fitting.
Yep.
But now where you can hit it and get the same ball speed from is bigger than my thumbprint, significantly. That's pretty cool. And it still looks like a blade. And
Yeah.
it performs like a blade. You can work this very easily.
Yeah.
But you're in a T150.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than that yet again.
Yeah. So we just
So
keep getting,
we just keep going bigger. If I go to a 250, it's about the size of 2 thumbprints. Anywhere in there, you get the same ball speed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the shot's straight. You got to still get the club face back
Absolutely.
to square. But if you get the same ball speed from a bigger area, that just leads to confidence. Maybe you swing a little faster because you're not afraid of not hitting that tiny little spot.
Yep.
Go to a 350, it's freaking huge. It's great.
Yeah.
It's still a really good looking club that a 25-30 handicap can play easily. Easily. It's forgiving enough. But there is an advantage to playing a club that's less forgiving. There's always a give and take in
Sure.
golf. I get something for the skill level of being able to hit my thumbprint. I get workability. I get, again, it's more of a scalpel,
Yeah.
right? It's less of a sledgehammer.
Right.
So there's the balance. And why wouldn't we build our set that way?
Yeah. Exactly.
I want a sledgehammer for a 4 iron because I simply want it to go on or near the green.
Right. And that's
So
why,
why
like I
wouldn't
said,
we think about our
you
sets
can
that way?
blend them. You can think about the higher, like the 4 iron being
Yes.
that more forgiving and then working way down the back.
Correct. Okay. So that's the T100.
Perfect.
But we found ball speed last time, and
Yeah,
if you're injured, I
it's
don't think
just-
we're looking to
it
go
wasn't
get too
the
many
fit
balls
from it,
today.
right.
I think we're in the same boat, but
Yeah.
this could be a lot of players pitching 9-iron
Totally.
easily. You don't have to be a scratch player to have a couple of these in your bag. Okay.
That's it.
So 250. It's just the same ideas with a really cool wrapper. It looks great now. So let's try a 5-iron.
Okay.
Oh, well, we don't need TrackMan to see we got the height.
We did get the height.
And I was asking for 130 and you gave me 128 in the first swing. Now, to save you some swings, we have a discussion about the 6-iron.
Yeah.
We've already picked a different 7-iron than you're used to playing. And we talked about 9-iron target being this and 5-iron target. This is still a great shot. How do you think about a 6-iron? Is a 6-iron a 5-iron that just goes a little shorter because it's still just a general target? Or is a 6-iron a 7-iron that goes a little further and you're looking at a specific target?
I'd say 80% of the time it's more of a general target.
Right.
So I use 6-iron a lot, par 5 layup. If I got to lay up to a certain position, I'm using it.
So you're not looking at a pin. You're looking at an area.
Right.
And it's good if it's in that area.
That's it.
So we can hit them, and that's fine. But again, you're hurt today. We want to make sure we're comfortable. And we've already played a set for a couple of years that we blended it at a 7. So we're changing the 7. And your thinking was just one club different. I like the 250 and the 6.
I
as
do
long
too.
as you're okay with it.
I'm totally good with that because of the use. I know how I use that club.
Correct.
Exactly.
There always comes a club that's an inflection point that the data says you could play either. Well, in 30 years of doing this, I've never had a player of your level or higher come back to me 6 months later and say, look, I know the data was the same on both these clubs. They're both going the same distance. They're both stopping just as well. Darn it, I wish I got the less forgiving one. That has never been spoken.
Yeah.
Still playing a 4?
Yes, I'm playing the 4 in the T350 right now.
Okay. If we could get it out of a 250, would you like it for the look?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Oh, we're
we got
getting
the
a little
height.
bit of our drawback, baby.
We got the height,
Yep.
right? It's not the right shaft, but we did pretty good.
Felt
Thank
good,
you for
felt
doing
familiar.
So good. There's a little ball speed. Guess what this just did with a steel shaft? 206. Perfect. I don't need the 350. So we're going to go through 9-iron in the 150, and it's a 7, 8, and 9-iron. And it's a 4, 5, 6-iron and a 250. All in the Project X LZ, all 1 degree weak, 2 degrees flat.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
How many swings
Stoked
did we
to get
limit
them in
you
the
to?
back. I love it.
Sorry, I got you up to 28 swings.
Hey,
I'm
look
sorry,
at
that's too
he's
many.
able to fit
It's
me
too
and
many.
keep it limited. He
too many
knows I'm
swings
injured.
in.
It's hot. But Mike's got no excuse. He's not injured. So
Right.
put as many swings into this guy as
He's
you need
tired
to.
of holding the camera.
That's
what
true.
He's tired of
Put
doing.
as many swings into him as you need to. You're
Let's
up.
wear you out. Part
All right,
2.
Andy, I'm back.
Let's go, brother. How are
So
you?
I'm well. And see, it's funny because you know my game.
I do.
They might not know the game. So what they're going to see now is a different golfer than Frank.
Yes.
Now he's about a 7.5. I'm about a 10.5. Different swings, different misses,
swings.
different everything. But here's where
Different
we're the same.
speeds.
Different speeds.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But here's
Yeah.
where we are the same is we are both playing great golf right now.
That's
know,
what
and
I like to
I
hear.
always wanna
You
know if
that
I-
makes me happy.
I know you love that. But now I want to get even better.
That's my motivation in my whole work life.
All right.
is I want my
I knew
players
that would
to
make
play
you
better
happy.
golf.
And unlike Frank is in a mixed set. I'm in a full 350 set. So we're different in that regard. Maybe do I stay in the same 350s again, or is something new going to creep in?
Well, it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
But here's my recollection, and I did not go back and watch the video from before. We found that the more forgiving 350, because of the way you attack the ball, we got enough spin on it. We got enough stopping power.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to play a more forgiving club if it does give you those metrics. Sometimes it doesn't. For some players, there's a reason to go with a less forgiving club because at a weaker loft, we get the right landing angle and the right spin. But what is the downside to playing a more forgiving club that performs perfectly? I can't think of any.
Can't.
Right?
Right. And there's no egos here. The best club
Right?
for me is what I want, no matter what number it is.
Correct.
So.
Correct. Okay. So the same thing. Let's get a couple balls in the air with a 9-iron to get you back up to game speed. There we go.
Okay.
Other than the slight tug.
Yeah.
How'd the contact feel?
That contact was great.
Great. So we got not surprising. You've got a little more speed, right? So you also attack the ball a little more aggressively down at the bottom. We're going into the turf a little harder.
100%.
That's why you create spin. So identity, 86 miles an hour, a little faster. Height, pretty good. Pretty good. And spin's great. We'll probably be looking at a 250, 350 mixer on all 350 set again because you can spin a 350 enough to stop it.
Sure.
Hey, there's a 147-yard shot that stopped within 5 paces. And it was a pull. Pulls will roll out further.
Sure.
Pulls don't go as high in general. If that ball was straight, it'd be 5 feet higher. It'd have another 300 RPM spin, stop another yard faster. That's a really good 9-iron right there.
Okay.
All right, we've identified you, but we don't fit on a 9-iron. Like we said before, there's a whole big set of people who could play a 9-iron in a blade.
Right.
Not too many people can play a blade in a 7 or a 5. So
Sure, absolutely.
here's your 7-iron.
Okay.
Half a groove thin, but pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at that one.
Okay.
So is about a 170 to 175 shot carry about your 7-iron? Well, at your speed, that's very, very appropriate. But we're a little low. Now that was a groove low in the face. We're going to see it get it up into the face a little bit more. Our spin's right on the nose. I'd still need to see a shot that's struck a little bit better, and we will.
Okay.
But my goal is the same goal. If we're going to carry at 173 to 175, I don't need it rolling out to 188.
Yeah.
I still want to be able to, even though you're hitting it a club further, I still want that 7-iron to react like a 7-iron should, which is stop. And even though in a forgiving club, a lot of people will hit this maybe too far. You're not, because you're hitting down on the ball pretty aggressively, and we're creating spin. It's a great problem to have. Okay, hold that in your hand down so you can take a look at the bag look and the address look. Better, worse? It doesn't have to be better. It's different.
Yeah.
Right? So what I personally like, and this is just a personal opinion, I love the fact that the 100, the 150, the 250, and the 350 all the same finish.
Yeah.
When we do the blended sets, you're not looking down at something at all different.
Right.
You're not doing a blended set, so we never have that issue. But now the bag looks a little different, though.
Does look a
And
little
again,
different.
there's a fitting screw there. That goes
Ignore
away.
that, right?
Right? But it's not better or worse. It's just different. Some people like it better. I think it looks better.
I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks
Now,
nicer. Okay.
If we notice something else about it, look at the sole. Sole's a little narrower. I think that's going to help you.
Ooh,
It-
okay.
It's just a guess. Everything is proven by actually hitting it. But what I'm seeing now with you is possibly a sole being a little wide and not helping you get that leading edge down. Maybe. It's just a supposition. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out. It's only better if it's better.
Okay. So here's the
Fun
new
yogi-isms. right?
T-Series 350.
Okay. Real good.
Real good. Real good.
So
Look-wise,
something about it jumped up because you got a little comfort zone. You showed me a little more speed. It's the same weight. There's nothing physical I could measure about that caused your club head speed to go up. It's a
More
comfort
jazzed
level.
up. Comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is a real thing.
Yeah.
So more ball speed, more carry, not the right height, not the right spin. So we have an opportunity here. Let's see if you've advanced to a point where a less forgiving club might perform better.
Okay.
You guys are both getting better, right?
Yeah.
At some point, smaller, less forgiving clubs can do more for us. And oh, by the way, we're going to be looking at bending them weak, right? I need to gain a little height, need to gain a little spin.
Sure.
But let's try the head first. Here's a T250. Now, this wasn't good enough for you last time. It just didn't produce a consistent enough ball speed. And we were able to get good spin. A good enough spin, right?
Yep.
But now you're better than you were 2 years ago.
And by the way, as many fittings as I've done, I've heard these phrases many times. Bend, weak, fit, whatever it is.
Right.
I still don't know what it means. That's why I come to him. I'm putting my trust in you, so I love it.
So real simple. If I bend it weak, I'm adding loft.
Okay.
The physics would say I'm going to hit the ball higher. But we have to prove it.
Yep.
Right? If I bend it strong, it means I'm wanting the ball to go a little lower.
Got it.
If I go flat, it means maybe I'm pulling the ball too much. If I go upright, it's helping you not hit it to the right.
Wow. So we
These
can
are
get
all
really dialed.
adjustments
Yeah.
to help your swing, not my swing, right? That's why the fitting is so important, because every player is different.
Yeah.
And there's no right or wrong. There's what works for you. And that's what my job is, to try to help you find.
Definitely.
And you helped me find that by telling me, giving me good feedback, telling me what you actually do on the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
It's important.
Yeah,
right?
100%. I mean, instantly, I'll tell you, the look I like. I mean, it's you know, nothing crazy different.
Right, but this is a smaller blade.
But it's smaller.
You're used
I know
to
it's
a
smaller,
longer blade. You're used to a little bit of offset at the bottom. But it's not right or wrong. It's just a little different. Now, are you a better player enough where the smaller club can still produce consistent ball speed?
Huh.
If you can, potentially it could be better.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it is.
First one I chunked.
No worries.
No, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
I could tell you already.
So,
Even at the miss hit, I felt like I hit it bad.
yeah, you told me, and now I'm going to verify because I should have done this before. No, you were right. We picked the right shaft.
Lotus 120. Yep.
Does it feel a lot different other than the bad contact?
Just the bad contact.
Okay.
Other than that, everything else kind of feels the same.
Okay. So again, here's where I take your word for it more than any shot you can show me right now. 6 to 9 iron, you're making good contact.
I am.
Okay. So head's not forgiving enough.
Okay.
Let's go back to the 350.
Okay.
Now, what do we need to do to make the 350 work better? I need it to go higher with more spin. Now, instead of saying, trust me, it'll work if I bend it 1 or 2 degrees weak.
You're going to actually
let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it together. All right. T350, your shaft.
Okay.
More loft. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Now, I purposely went all the loft I could build you.
Uh-huh.
The factory will build a club 2 degrees weak or 2 degrees strong. I can go in 1 degree increments and show you, but I just want to show you maximum. That went really high.
Sure did.
Now, it's 111 feet in the air. We lost a couple of yards of carry. Remember how far it was rolling out when it hit the ground?
Yeah, 80s.
It was over 10 yards.
Yep.
Now, you didn't flush one for me, so I knew it was going to be about 11, 12 yards. We're at 6 right now. We went from 30 to 34 feet to 18. Now, it's too much. Too much because I don't need to lose that much yardage.
Sure.
But I showed you how much it could change.
Yeah.
Now the spin is too high. It was too low before. Now the height is a little too high. Now the landing angle is a little too high. That ball doesn't play great in the wind. It's too high with too much spin. It's going to get blown
It's
around.
going to get blown around, yeah.
If we never had wind, ever, if we played in a dome, that's great. And it stops super fast.
Yeah,
But we do play in the wind occasionally. So we need a balance.
Uh-huh.
I don't need you to hit 2. That was 2 degrees weak. Let's just go 1.
Okay.
Now, same club, same shaft. 1 degree weak, not 2. Again, my target, I like it at a 170, 172 carry. And I'd like it to be maybe 6, 7 paces of rollout, 8 paces of rollout, not 13. A 50-degree landing angle, 105 feet, 100 feet in the air would be great. And there you go, sir.
There it is.
There you go. Right. So, 100 feet in the air, 50-degree landing angle, 66 going 71. We're getting that stopping power we talked about. T350, new version of what you're playing.
Okay.
Tiny different spec. Let's make sure you can still hit it in a 5-iron. Good miss.
Oh, I love how you know that's a miss and it's dead straight.
Right.
Been doing this a while, huh?
Well, the sound.
Yeah.
That was probably on the second groove,
Yeah.
right? On the golf course, your buddies go, great shot. And you're like, you knew.
I knew that
You knew you got it thin, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
And now, what does the ball speed say? Ball speed says, pretty darn good miss.
Yeah.
Pretty darn good miss. That's why we like the 350s. It's got enough height. It's got enough spin. You just hit one 195 and stopped it within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Sign me up. Let's go.
Let's go, right?
Let's go. With the wrong shaft.
With the wrong shaft.
That's
we
a
go.
well-struck golf ball.
Yeah, that one felt good.
That sounded wonderful. Yeah. 36 ball speed. Sign me up.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I say something?
Yes.
You guys are doing great.
Thanks.
Games are looking good. I know you're hurt, but whew,
Even for hurt, right?
right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right, guys, we always urge you, go get fit. I mean, as you can see, all of the things that you will learn in a short period of time, especially from a guy like Andy. And you can work with Andy, so if you're in this area,
Yes.
Titleist.com.
Titleist.com,
It's easy enough.
put in your area code or where you live, and it'll come up. I got teammates in Boston and Jersey, on Long Island here. We got a great team in the Northeast and all across the country. And if you're in Fairfield or Westchester County, you can come see me. I'd love to see you.
And that's how we physically did it. We went online,
Yeah.
we searched for you,
Yeah.
and we booked it.
What was this, like six years ago now we started doing this
I know.
together?
Yeah, it's
We've
been
had some
fun,
fun.
right?
Yeah.
It's a
Love
lot
it.
of fun. All right, guys,
Yeah.
go get fit. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks.